do you think, Marty? What do you think of this Camaro?
Gotta love it. I know that you're enjoying it.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's awesome, man. You got to keep these Chevys alive, right? We're Chevy guys.
That's right. Remember Brian's 68 Camaro? That was
I do.
awesome too.
It's kind of like this one, but I can't remember what color his was.
His was yellow with black stripes.
Yeah, or that was a Duster, I thought was yellow with black stripes. It had a 340 in it.
Sounds like a Duster colored me.
Yeah, but I remember I think you're right. I think the Camaro was yellow too.
It was yellow, yeah.
And he also had that Torino too.
Yep.
So that was cool. But man, I'm a Chevy guy, and thanks to you, I'm a Chevy guy. But I love these Camaros, man. Gotta keep
it alive.
Keep these cars going, these old cars going. Let's check out your car, man.
Well, I do appreciate the fact that you found this for me.
The 68 Chevelle. Well, it wasn't just me. It was all my friends in social media land who helped me find it. And thanks to Tim Potter for selling it to us for $1,200. You know,
Appreciate it, Tim.
That was awesome. No, it was more than that, but it was a good deal. So hey, man, we're back here with some more classic cars at Brock's Garage, and of course, I got John Steady, the master fabricator, Randy Debo, the Da Vinci, and a real special guest up from an undisclosed location, my brother Marty. And actually, give him credit. He is the reason I'm into Chevelles. His 68 Chevelle I grew up with as a kid and always admired, and it was like a treat to get to ride in it, and all those beatings and stuff did help too, you know. Yeah. But we'll show you a picture of that car here somewhere in the show. But no, yeah, decided he wanted to get another 68 and asked me to help him out, and I put the shout out to all my people out there, and they helped me find it, and I really appreciate it. And so here it is. I told you guys we'd show it to you, and we're gonna do that right now on this episode of Brock's Garage. So first off, it's a 68 Chevelle. It's kind of special because it's a post version, and that was a 300 or something, right?
Deluxe 300.
Yeah. And what your car was, and yours was like a coupe, a Malibu.
It was a Malibu, Chevelle Malibu.
Yeah. But this is still a really nice example of the 68 Chevelle. It's got some cool features, like the motor is a 383 stroker. And what does that really detail out?
Years back. They'd take a 400 crank, turn the rod journals down, and then board the 350, 30 over gives you 383, and you put that crank in for a longer stroke, and it's a great combination.
Oh, it's got a lot of power. This car's got
it has power, yeah.
Tons of power in it.
A lot more torque.
Yeah, it's a great motor. But yeah, when your Chevelle was, you had it in the 70s, right? If I remember right, for how long?
72. And I sold it in 78 for $1,500. Yeah. He totaled it 2 weeks after he got it. So
the guy
it's too much of a car for him, even though it was only a 327.
Yeah.
But he was just a kid, I guess.
My buddy had a 68 with 327, and that was a go-getting car with 4-speed. It was wild.
Yeah.
Now this is the first year for this style of Chevelle, which I think is pretty iconic, because this is the first year they started with this body. The 67 is totally different.
Yeah. Totally square.
Yeah, totally different, longer body styles. So this style of Chevelle only went to 72, then they changed it with a Laguna, I think it was, in 73, which is a total different style. But iconic cars, everybody wants one of these or wishes they had one or knows somebody who's had one, except for Mopar guys. They're kind of weird, like the Camry guy. But that's a different breed altogether. But,
I've already been offered to sell it many times online and at the car show.
Well, I was wondering if I was even going to give it to you. I thought maybe just, you know.
Could have gave it to me.
It's gone, you know. Sorry, brother.
Well, you didn't give it to me, but you certainly found it for me. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Gotta love my brother.
So yeah, we're going to go through and show you guys some of the features of this car. You want to start with the motor? So let's do that.
Yeah, let's check this out.
So it's got aluminum heads on it. It's something I noticed right off, and the Edelbrock intake, air gap intake, which is nice, and it's got the quick flow. I think it's a 750 carburetor on it. It's a really nice example of a small block Chevy. I mean, I think it's.
You got the headers.
Yeah, it's
aluminum pulleys.
Sounds good.
Wire alternator.
It's nice. I mean, we'll get some running shots of it and all that, but it's got the MSD ignition in it, which I like, and I know and. Like it or don't like it, some people like it, some people don't, but the paint on it is a matte black with these gold or kind of a copper color, copper stripes, which you like it, you don't like it. I mean, I kind of like the matte, but...
It's been like 50% yes and no on it, so
yeah.
you either do or you don't.
Yeah.
Well, the stripes break it up. It's not
it
just
helps a
another
lot.
flat black car,
Yeah.
car that everybody's doing to death now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it isn't the owner's decision as to what they want.
Exactly.
He
Yeah,
bought
sure.
it that way, so.
If
Yeah.
he likes it, he likes it.
Right.
Well, I think he's going to
I
change
like
it, but
I think
but
I'm
that's
gonna
okay.
change it, but I'm gonna keep it this way for a while.
Yeah.
Enjoy,
Enjoy
it.
it.
Drive it around.
Totally.
That's the fun.
It will not be sitting.
No,
It'll be
I would drive it every day. I've driven this car. And I got to put that on the record too. It took me 40 plus years, but I actually got to drive my big brother Marty's 68 Chevelle,
Exactly.
which he said would never happen in my lifetime. I remember those days. You'll never get to
forgot all
drive
about
my
that.
car. You'll never get to drive my car. I got to drive it.
Hey, I let you ride it.
I did. I drove, yeah.
I
It
let
does
you
some good
ride it, and
burnouts
that was
too.
enough. At least you got to ride. Marcy had to sit in the back seat.
Oh yeah, Marcy, our poor sister, she got tortured by having to sit in the back seat. Marty didn't want us to have her in the car and be seen with her, so it's a thing. You got to know my brother. But no, it's a great example of the car. I think it's a great car. It's got all the good parts. The grill, the bumpers are all great. All the pieces to the car are here, and great example of a car. It's not rusted out like a lot of these cars happen.
It's been taken care of.
Somebody's really either taken care of it in its life or did a restoration at some point on it to get it up to this level. But it's a really nice car. So yeah, it's got the rally wheels on it, which I like. I like
do
the
too.
rally
I'll
wheels
believe
on
that.
it. And you can show them that post part, kind of what we're talking about with that, because most people probably don't know what that is.
Yeah, I know it looks different to me when I saw it.
Because yeah,
The window rolls down. My other Chevelle was just all window right
shut
here.
this door so they can see.
Yeah, it's like a hardtop. You put them both down, it's open.
Yeah, that
It's
part
open,
doesn't
yeah.
go away because usually the windows come together, right?
See, I never knew that. I didn't know that the Chevelle
I didn't even notice until I
Yeah,
got
me
home.
either,
Like, what
until
the
he
hell?
pointed it out. I had to look at my old car to see if it had it. I forgot all about it.
So that's kind of a cool and cool deal.
I think the flat black detracts
Yeah.
your eye from that, and you don't notice it.
Yeah, that was
It has
probably
the frame
chrome, huh?
around it.
I think it was chrome at one time.
Yeah, probably.
Well, they call that murdering it out when you paint all the chrome. It's called murdered out, and they got some of that going on in this car. But the floors are all solid in this car. It's got a great interior. We'll look at that in a minute. But it's got really nice interior. The floors are solid. The car's a solid. The trunk's solid. Like I
the
said,
gaps
it's a
all
great.
look decent.
Yeah, the gaps I thought were really good on the car. Doors shut nice. I mean, it's a great foundation of a car for him to do whatever he wants. I mean, it's a runner driver, drives great.
Enjoy it, drive it.
Totally.
You know, I think it's
All the fun of this car.
Why have it if it's going to sit?
well, yeah. I mean, I know when my Chevelle comes to life, maybe in season four,
four,
or
yeah.
5.
2
or-
weeks. 2
These
weeks.
guys are giving me shit, so it's a, you know, whatever. I'll take it until the car comes in. You guys can just. But at any rate, I'm gonna drive the crap out of that too when the sun's flying. I'm gonna be in it. I mean, that's kind of the same thing. You're lucky gonna be in a state that's always got the sun
Yeah.
flying. You suck.
Well,
but-
I wish I was up here with you when you got it going, but
Right,
we'll
right.
see.
Well, maybe we'll just meet in the middle and just
do
go
that.
cruising. All right, man. Check out this interior. It's pretty clean, huh?
Oh yeah.
It's got the bucket seats in it. I like the B&M shifter, which is awesome. I always did like those. Those are cool.
Right.
And the floors are solid. It's got great carpet headliner. The interior is in great shape in this car. Somebody really did some nice work in there at some point.
Got
a
the
couple-
old school look going on with the gauges and the tack.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a couple cracks in the dashboard, but I'm getting a new dashboard tomorrow. So
Yeah, that's Biscay. We're going to Biscay to get the parts, by
Thank
the
you.
way. Yeah, Biscay's gonna rock my brother with some parts.
few parts.
Be nice to see somebody else spending money in there besides me.
You want me to go and
Yeah,
get
yeah.
that chrome thing for the radiator? We can hook him up.
Yeah, we could do it. You want to go?
Spend his money? Yeah.
So, but
yeah.
other than that, everything is really nice in this car. Very, very well done inside. So, yeah, man, let's move to the back.
Okay.
So the back here, man, I mean, it's got of course, the classic 68 taillights in there in good shape, and the bumper and all that is in really nice shape. Got the dual exhaust coming out nice. I like the way that the exhaust was done. I think Tom Colano, a local guy, did the exhaust system on this, and he did a really good job, which Tom always does a good job on things. So the car's just a great example of a 68 Chevelle. One thing that Marty and I both noticed is that on the doors, it only has a rear view mirror on one side, which I think is kind of standard for these. Some of them didn't have most of them didn't have the dual mirrors.
Right,
I like
like
having the
option.
dual mirrors, but
Well, it balances out the car, whether you can
Yeah.
see or not. It looks better.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
definitely
the same
going to
way too.
put another mirror on.
Yeah. That's something we're going to buy at
Yeah.
Biscay's. Biscay's has those on the shelf, so
Yeah,
we're going to be
go.
picking those. Yeah, we're going to go do that.
Yeah.
So, but the trunk is in great shape. So the car's solid, man. I mean, I think I did you a solid, brother.
You did do me solid. I appreciate it.
I know a lot of brothers that wouldn't hook up their other brothers.
I mean, Randy went for a ride in it too before you got it, and he was like, dude.
I got to drive it.
He did drive it.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that's why this is the motor I want for my truck.
Well, he's building one of these 383 strokers,
Yeah.
so it was nice for him to feel what it was going to do. I
Season
mean,
5, maybe?
season 5,
We're
yeah.
going
2
for
weeks.
season 6.
6.
Okay.
2 weeks.
That's all right. Mine's stalled over there too, so.
So, man, I'm really stoked that you get to relive your high school days, and it's also a thing for me because this is, like I said, there was the car that made me
Started it
love
all, huh?
Chevelles. It was the car that gave me that screaming want for one. So
Well, I think that's what it is now for
You know,
almost
it reminds me
everyone
of high
our
school
age.
Yeah.
too, because I had a buddy that had the '69 Chevelle.
oh yeah.
And when he bought it, I mean, he really talked this lady down, but it was a gorgeous car. I can't remember the motor. I just remember the body lines. I
The
loved
beauty of it.
The beauty.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I was a 70 El Camino, but that eyebrow effect the 68 and the 69 had.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And the 69 taillights kind of fit
Was
the
a real
shape of
big
that.
Well, yeah,
extension.
they go way up here.
Yeah, they fit that extension like
Yeah.
it belongs on it. And
Yep.
the subtle differences. You know, these cars, they always had those years that there was a subtle difference between the 67, 68 Camaro, the 68, 69 Chevelle, Mustangs, the little differences in them.
then
That's-
some are carryover, like the 67 had the little skinny light, so they just
Yeah.
reshaped
Yeah.
the skinny light to fit this, and then
Yeah, yeah.
changed it in 69. And
That's what makes these cars classics, and that's how we can still tell going down the road. Hey, it's a 1971. It's a
yeah, nowadays
Well,
these
yeah.
little plastic disposable cars, they all look the same. You don't know if it's a Kia.
Yeah, you don't know what your
Hyundai, or-
Prius you're looking at.
Mazda or
Yeah,
Kia,
yeah.
Lexus. Nope, you don't.
Yeah.
Have it,
They're all the same body style.
Yeah. No, man, I'm excited about
Me too.
you getting this, Marty. I think it's really awesome.
I see many car shows in my future.
You
It'll be
should.
fun.
You
It'll
should.
be fun.
You should.
That was our point. My wife's going to get a car. We're going to go together. And,
That's great. See,
There you
that's
go.
when it's really fun.
yeah,
Get them involved, and they don't complain
Oh,
about
yeah.
what
Oh, yeah.
parts
She's
cost.
Yeah.
Just like
totally-
you need that.
totally behind me.
Yeah, she is, and that's
a great
really
lady.
an awesome deal. So right on, man. Let's go get some driving pictures.
Right on.
Right on.
Yeah.
Catch you in a minute.
Chevelle from Chevrolet.
That's right.
Brand new.
Comfortable to seat 5 adults.
Can you believe it?
In style.
That's right. It actually does.
Randy didn't think he'd be able to fit in there
Does
himself,
fit.
let alone two
Fit us
others.
big guys in here pretty good.
Yeah. Oh man, we do got 80s.
That's right. That was the era, dude.
That was.
There is nothing but classic rock.
Classic rock.
There's some bad music too in the 80s, even soft rock.
Well,
Well, I don't know the
That's
stations
bad
up here.
music.
disco or
It's
something.
soft rock. 107.1 will get you some classic rock.
Hook me up.
All right, man. No, that's what's on there. I think it's one
Oh,
set.
is it?
Man, the car ride's great, Marty.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about back there?
Feels good back here.
Feels good.
Beautiful.
I'll probably never ride back there.
Hey, you should get in the back before we get this show done.
No, it's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
I'm driving.
What?
You drove it all your driving.
That's true.
I didn't get it right.
Thank goodness it's a post.
Yeah.
Thank goodness, because you don't want it now, huh?
Be better with the stick shift.
Oh, hell no. I'm so glad it's automatic. I burned out my clutch too fast.
Well, your last car was
It was, I had the 4-speed Hurst.
No, man, this thing sounds great, too. Tom did a good job putting the exhaust on this.
Yeah, it sounds great. You guys aren't very talkative.
The only thing that'd be better is if I was driving.
Then we would be
You want to drive it?
Nah, I've already driven
Oh,
it.
back here.
I'm ready for a
There's the 383.
Road trip.
There's the 383.
There it is. She's sleeping.
We've all been stroked.
Stroke it good.
Nice.
It's so smooth back here, like you're driving
And your makeup trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave the trailer.
I'm sure you could. Yeah. You got lots of power, man.
It does.
As far as it's got tons of power.
Maybe a little too much for me, but no.
There's no such thing.
No such thing.
Yeah.
Like besides hosting the show, do you get a special finding cars for people too?
That is my underlining superpower.
You did a great job.
Yeah. Superman's got his thing. I just find shit for me. That's my thing.
Mine's putting old cars back on. Come sliding in sideways.
Sideways, do burnout or something. Right there is good. Nice, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for the ride, big brother.
You bet. Thanks for the car, brother. Come on,
Man,
Anton.
that was fun, dude.
That was a good time.
That's like living in the past.
I didn't mean to
and-
scare you guys.
Yeah, it was kind of scary. But hey, man, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for her letting us shoot the car. I appreciate that. Everybody out there, keep subscribing. I appreciate all you guys out there, guys and gals, for watching Brock's Garage. Trying to keep these old cars alive and everything. And hey, man, if you want some swag, we got some of that. That's selling pretty good. We're doing some of that. So awesome, man. You like the car, right?
I love my car.
You should, man.
Appreciate
if you
it.
don't, I'll definitely keep this.
It's not going to happen. It's
Oh,
going
dude,
with me.
come on, man.
It's going with me.
All right.
When I pass, maybe. We'll
yeah,
see.
yeah. Well, I don't
Well,
want to wish
maybe
you
not.
to die, but there is some benefit. Yeah, yeah. So, hey, man. Catch you guys next time on Brock's Garage.
I'm still not getting out.
Hey John, I just wanted to say thanks for all you've done and helping me find my 68 Chevelle. I called you one day and then 2 weeks later I'm up here in Washington picking it up, and I couldn't have done it without you. I know you're going to get your car in 2 weeks, at least that's what I hear, but hopefully so. And for everybody out there, don't forget to watch Brock's Garage. Pick up some gear, tell everybody you know. It's good times.